Rogers drives, 6 on the shot clock. Now Idle Rock, left wing. Rogers 3 makes it rain.
That does not look real. Darnell Rogers is the shortest Division I basketball player in all of history. You're probably thinking he was really bad in college, but that actually isn't true. Before we get into how good he is, we need to talk about his story. Rogers was born in 1997. A reason why Darnell Rogers was so good is that his father was a pro basketball player. His name was Shanta Rogers, and he primarily played in France, and he was actually really good. But he was also really small at just 5'4". Darnell's father gave him a lot of confidence. But what made Darnell Rogers different from everyone else is that he knew the game of basketball the best. The reason why is because he would always stay with his father and he would always go place to place around the world, but Darnell Rogers got to see his father play basketball games and he got to see him play against other pros. Therefore, he had a higher IQ of the game than most people. And fun fact, Rogers actually played for Chris Paul's AAU team, so he already had experience at a pretty high level. But Rogers primarily played for Shiloh High School, in which he scored 1,776 points there, which is the most all-time for that school. That is absolutely insane. But just to show how short Darnell Rogers is, here's an image of him standing next to 6'6" Emmett Williams. This isn't photoshopped or anything, but John Rogers is bending his knees a bit, but still, this image is crazy. But his high school career ended and he went to college. He was the shortest player to receive a scholarship in Division I NCAA history. The first college he attended was Florida Gulf Coast University. He didn't play that well as he averaged 1 point, 0.4 rebounds, and 0.3 assists on 25% shooting. That isn't good at all, but keep in mind he is just 5'2". Then he transferred to a college called New Mexico Junior College. It's not the most popular university by any means, but at least he actually got playing time there and he actually had a really good opportunity. He averaged 14 points and 4 assists on 39% shooting. Not the best season ever, but he definitely showcased his talent and leadership. And then he got a lot better. He went to UMBC, which is a college in Maryland. He had the best season in his career. He averaged 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists on 42% from 3. This was the season where he was most efficient. The reason why this was better than New Mexico was because that's not a popular school whatsoever. Therefore, the competition would be pretty bad. But this competition in UMBC was really good. Unfortunately, we never got to see Darnell Rogers play in March Madness. That would have been really cool to see a 5'2" player play in March Madness. We all know Muggsy Bogues as the shortest player in NBA history, and he had something to say about Darnell Rogers. He said, taking the next step to the NBA might be the most challenging for Rogers. Despite the recent success of players such as Earl Boykins, Nate Robinson, and Isaiah Thomas, Bogues said that smaller players such as Rogers will run into NBA height barriers preferred by NBA scouts. I agree with that statement by Muggsy Bogues. It's definitely going to be a challenge for Rogers to make it into the NBA, or overseas for that matter, just because scouts don't like his height. But this shows that no matter what your height is, you can still accomplish a lot, because making D1 basketball is a huge accomplishment. But Darnell Rogers, even though he might not make the EuroLeague or make it to the NBA, he is still a really good ball player. He was outstanding in college, and who knows, he might make it to the NBA. But what are your thoughts? Do you think Darnell Rogers will become a pro basketball player? Do you think people are underestimating him? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. As always, be sure to like and subscribe, and also turn on those post notifications. Ron, and my take. Peace.
Basketball.